Good morning students. I am Grade-3 from Arcane Gyanjodi Public School, Chengalpet. Today I will take science class for 3rd standard. Today's portion is Unit 1, Chapter 1, Living and Non-Living Things. Now we go to the class. Yes. When you smell your favorite food, does your mouth water? Yes, it does. Similarly, it is the smell of the flour mixture that attracts some insects, and you can see them, they crawling towards it. So what do these examples tell us? They tell us that animals respond to stimuli. Okay, what is stimuli? The stimuli means the changes in the environment that cause living things to respond are called stimuli. The changes in the environment that cause living things to respond are called stimuli. All living things respond to stimuli. For example, plants can also feel the changes around them. Okay, the plants can also feel the changes around them. For example, sunflower. The sunflowers move towards sunlight. Here sunlight is the stimulus, and the movement of the sunflower in the direction of sunlight is the response. Okay, sunlight is the stimulus. Okay, and the movement of the sunflower in the direction of sunlight, that is response. Are you clear? So all living things respond to stimuli, but non-living things do not respond to stimuli. Very clear? Then living things reproduce. All living things reproduce. Okay, what is reproduction? The process by which living things produce their own kind is called reproduction. So the animals reproduce two ways. First way is by laying eggs from which young ones hatch, and second one is by giving birth to young ones. Okay, by laying eggs from which young ones hatch, for example, bats, insects, fish and snakes, they lay eggs and then their young ones hatch. Okay, from which their young ones hatch. And by giving birth to young ones, for example, elephants gives birth to calf and dogs give birth to puppies. So these are the examples. And most animals reproduce from seeds. Okay, so all living things reproduce, but non-living things do not reproduce. Okay, non-living things do not produce their own kind. Are you clear? Next, living things have a lifespan. All living things have a lifespan. The time period for which a living thing lives is called its lifespan. What is lifespan? All living things have a lifespan. Okay, the time period for which a living thing lives is called lifespan. Are you clear? What is lifespan? The time period for which a living thing lives is called its lifespan. Okay, so all living things respond to stimuli, and all living things reproduce, and all living things have a lifespan. Okay, are you clear? I hope all of you understood my class. So now I wind up my presentation. Thank you all.